And we can totally roll. We can totally roll into the Skyrim one too in a bit. I thought check out the steampunk skin for a bit on this one.
Yeah. Like we're gonna roll into the Skyrim texture pack or the Skyrim world.
No, I don't like the Skyrim texture pack. I'll leave it on the Skyrim world for a while to get because it's what it's made on. But I'm never going to turn like this world onto the Skyrim texture pack. It's just too great. But see, that's what's great is you can play with the Skyrim avatars in this world with the fantasy pack, the realistic pack, the city pack, the steampunk pack.
Yeah. When we go into if we go to the Skyrim world later, I'll probably pick up the pack that way I can be a Skyrim character in the Skyrim world.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got room for one more firepower if you want to come in.
Only 6 people.
Like I say every day, hour after hour, I only put 6 people in it because when we put 7 and 8, everyone starts complaining about lag. Even though I don't see it, they all start complaining about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's seriously like I don't see the lag. If anything, it lags so bad eventually the world crashes on me.
Yeah.
But even that's it's people realize that too, that sometimes the lag's on their side. It's not always like that there's 7 people on it. They just have a slow download BPS. Just at that moment, it starts lagging, the block. You really have to start seeing really bad lag. But when, 7 people are in here, or 8 and 5 or 6 start complaining about lag, usually what happens is the whole world just crashes like 5 minutes later. But I haven't had that in a while. And, we had so much of that on that one seed, and that could have just been a corrupted seed,
Yeah.
I'm getting 80 MB down and 30 up.
Fuck you.
Yeah, with my new system set up, I'm rocking about 90 on both constantly. But I mean, that's of course my hardware. If Comcast and Xfinity hiccups, or power goes out, or power line goes down, but we're all slaves to that shit.
Slaves to mankind.
All right, sun's coming up. Time to go get some.
Current one is
autosave.
17 down, like 9 up. Not too bad. Now to get the work, leveling this place.
Oh yeah, it's the mountain behind. It's that big mountain over there.
Yeah, everyone that was up top lives on mountains. Fear.
There's no snow. He could be in a snow.
My last world, I built on the ground. I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes it's underground. Sometimes it's on the water.
On the ground too.
This one's going to be start on top of the mountain, but then float down the sky and go all the way underwater. Like it's.
There's some glass missing from the ladder.
Yeah, I know. Glass missing. Or...
Glass pane is missing. Like you can just jump out of the ladder.
Huh, interesting. I'll fix them.
I found a chicken. Now I have to dig down to get out.
Alright, narrator.
Is there any way for
I'm digging through rocks. I'm digging through rocks. I'm digging through rocks. I'm digging through rocks.
Okay, I get it. Sorry.
I'm like quietly digging out this mountain so it doesn't like look horrible, like just to get cobblestone. I also know that down below me on one level is a huge crevasse.
Crevasse.
Ooh, coal, nice.
Am I the only one here who looks at default right?
Yes. Yes, you are.
I mean, eventually we're gonna jump into the Skyrim world, so that one, of course, is gonna be an adventure in its own right. So.
Yeah, we start off in Riverwood, then go to Right One. What?
Yeah,
I
we
said
have to
White One.
Find
Right one.
White Run. There.
I already called dibs on the Magic Guild. If we can find it.
Or it's whoever gets there first.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play the world if we can't find food, though. That's a little living off bread.
Yeah, if we can't have a bunch of food, there's no point playing it.
Well, yesterday was a trial version. You know, it was all it was letting us do. So who knows if that just doesn't have cows on it? It's a smaller package, and who needs it if you can't save? Oh, what did I just dig into? Oh wow, what the fuck is this? Where am I?
It's my butt.
That's what I'm like with cactus about the sector pack.
Where the hell am I? Oh, nice. I just found a nice little lagoon on this other side and broke through. Perfect.
One called block.
That's my map there. That.
That's a weird looking dog.
Yeah, the
I
robot
don't know what
animals.
you're talking about. Oh, the robot animal. I just killed a chicken.
Dog looks like a dog if you were like to take the LSD or something.
The chicken looks like it's a pilgrim. The chicken looks weird too.
I don't even want to see what the gas looks like. So we're only gonna have one another portal.
One what?
Probably.
One another portal down the marketplace in the desert.
No, I mean it can. There's no reason to have 7 of them right away. I mean, no one even has obsidian yet, so. But what happens is people
Give him half an hour.
people get one and then they get pissed that people are using it. You know, if you're gonna have the only one, don't talk about it or share it. You know. We see the same shit every day on the game where, somebody spends 4 hours just walking around following people or like hanging out in their house and then they don't have anything done and, people go off to do stuff and they can't do it. So, focus on getting your property and just start building up your world, Don't worry about walking around asking for stuff or trying commerce trade because no one has anything yet. I mean, this world's pretty damn new. And we're in about, an hour we're going to bounce off to the Minecraft world or to the Skyrim one, so.
I was just say we're on Minecraft.
Yes, your instantaneous correction shows a level of smartassness. Quite lame with today's generation. Used to be a lot better.
I know it's lame.
You and your Justin Biebers and Pokemon.
I hate Justin
Pokemon's
Bieber.
Pokemon's 20.
Yeah, Pokemon's old
now.
I play the old
remember
Pokemon.
that.
I don't like the new ones.
Like, I remember back, when I was a kid 10 years ago when Pokemon came out. I know. I was selling Pokemon when it first came out when I worked at Electronics Boutique. People are all, what is this game? I'm like, I don't know. It gave kids seizures, so it's famous now.
It gave kids seizures.
The only reason Pokemon even made a name in the United States is because the cartoon was giving people seizures in Japan. That's the only reason it even made the news over here. People got interested in it, and the anime got exported over here because of its popularity. Fox picked it up. They started showing it in the afternoon, and then the card game came out.
Yeah, Fox in the States and White TV in Canada.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying any bad on that. I mean, shit rolls that way. It's the way it is, Sometimes the PR to make it a global thing isn't always the best PR. But it was just like when Pikachu was strobing out, like 3 kids had like seizures. The fact is probably half of you guys watching my show are epileptic and don't even know it. Until that light pattern or sound pattern sets off your epilepsy and you have a seizure. It's also like a brain aneurysm. You can have it your whole life and never have it be a thing that you know about. Like you never have a seizure. Other times, just chemicals change in your brain. You get older. Something happens. You're sitting at a stoplight one day and you have a seizure. It's a serious thing too. I mean, I'm not lightening that the kids had it, but apparently none of the kids' families knew that their kids were epileptic. And so when the right volume of stimulation triggered it, So in a way, it kind of helped them, you know, because if they were to have a seizure at the wrong time, it could be a big deal, you know. Having a seizure at home with your family while you're watching cartoons sucks, but having a seizure like walking down the street or at school, or yeah. But that's what made it famous over here. And then the word got out, and then it came over here. And it was 1999. I was working at Electronics Boutique. Now they're called GameStops, and we sold Magic the Gathering, and we sold Pokemon cards. You want to know what shitty thing we used to do to the Magic cards, though? We used to open them up, take out the good cards, and then close the packs back up with our sealer.
Wow.
So kids would be buying cards that literally didn't even have a full booster pack. They were like 5 cards short. It was a dick move.
Wow.
I know. I was a Wizards of the Coast judge then, too. That was a dick move.
I still wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
Yeah.
We all would have. So trying to figure out what that little special island thing is on your place.
It's not
I'm
much.
flattening out my
It's not an island as much as it's the peninsula tip of our border between your land and my land.
Is that like the little, like, there's the river kind of thing?
Yeah, it's just right across the river. The forest starts, and it's pretty safe to say that we should keep that forest pretty neutral. That way, people can go in there. You know, there's some caves underground for raiding, but livestock. Being that I live in the desert, I don't have livestock out here naturally. So, firepower. Feel free. Pro is going to be down by you where you spawn. Firepower, of course, one of our long-term players here. Totally kosher with the rules of what not to do and stuff. He just goes off and builds and does this thing.
My green dot and your white dot is like a forest that's leveled, and we turn into a giant farm. Just saying. So, yeah. Yeah.
So in the Skyrim one, you know what would be fun is to start up a pack on that down the road and just like free for all, you know, like PvP. People can do whatever they want. You're in the world, you know, it's basically Skyrim, you know. Oh, and Firepower's internet strikes.
Damn.
You need Wi-Fi for Christmas.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, the rules kind of apply. Like, I really hate when people PvP me. I'm not going to PvP anyone in this game. It's so lame. I hit you with my pixelated weapon. Dop, dop. Now you're dead. Dop, dop. I'm a badass.
If anything else around you in dirt.
I mean, you know, it also depends on, in that Skyrim mashup, how the dungeons are. If there's, like, Druger and stuff down there and zombies. Or if it's pretty Wizzeek. Yesterday was the trial version. I don't think we really got a taste of it. I really don't.
There's no dungeons. I already explored. Did like that one top of the mountain by Whiterun? No. Riverwood?
I'm probably going to end up just finding land and building my own place. I'm not going to just go reside in a village. I hate the sound the villagers make. It's too annoying.
Kill them all.
They all just disappear anyways. But it's a mashup to people, which means that it does have different programming protocols. It's not just look different. You know, it's not like just putting a skin over it. It's actually one of the official mashups. So some of the protocols have changed.
Alright. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, so this area right here, or this forest area, oh, here, I got some food for you if you need.
That's not.
That's fine, I got like 10 stacks. Yeah, so, you know, this is just a place to, like, you know, kind of a neutral forest next to the trading posts I'm going to build and stuff. Take trees, replant them, hunt.
Just, like, cut this off. This would be like an island, like a sanctuary kind of thing.
Yeah, well, like over here we got like a public, you know, like I was down here, I built like a little raid gate. But this is before you joined the world and you had claimed the spot. And then, you know, over here you've got this nice like lake, and this would kind of mark like the end of it. And then you could just put a fence up over this way or mark it.
Put like a wall over here.